Good morning. Right here. Shuffling my books and notebooks. All right, Happy New Year, everyone, whenever you might be watching it. All right, get myself situated and we will begin. So today, we are going to extend our practice. I'm giving you a heads up straight away. We're gonna go for 8 minutes. So you may not feel a huge difference in 1 minute jumps. So, but you know, see how you feel about it. Let's bring our hands together. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And begin to bring awareness to your spine, to your posture. Deep inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale to tune in with Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Deep inhale, suspend the breath, lift the root lock. Exhale, relax. Okay, it's actually warmer on the outside than it is inside my shed. Okay. So I'm still working on my words. Creativity is one word that I have that is going to be the power word for 2022, and possibilities is another word. So in reviewing 2021, I noticed that there's still quite an internal dialogue. When ideas come into my awareness or come up for surface, the initial reaction is, can you do it? And then the mind starts calculating the possibilities. And so this year I am going to focus on the word possibilities. Hopefully will lessen the shackles of self-doubt or complexity of things. And to give you an example, orchestrating and organizing the winter solstice 2021 was a tug of war, a mental tug of war. Part of me wanted to do it, part of me didn't want to do it. And when I made a decision to do it, the possibilities, the ideas of what was possible just flooded my mind. Collaborating with other teachers and opening up to more than just Kundalini Yoga. We had Yin Yoga, we had Hatha Yoga, It was beautiful. It was beautiful to see community come together. I, I'm certain somewhere deep in the crevices of my mind, I knew it was possible, but I didn't think it was possible for me to bring something like that. So the word possibilities is going to be another power word for my 2022. And then there are two words that I'm sitting with, progress and purpose. And those are the kind of like the undercurrent of everything I do. The progress is inevitable. That since we moved here, it's been just growing and expanding and evolving into just beautiful space. So I think progress is inevitable. Inevitable. And the purpose, I feel, is also the undercurrent. So my foundational words are progress and purpose, and on top of it is creativity and possibilities. I didn't choose words like peace and love because it is there. We embody it in my family, in my relationship. The one rooftop word that I will have is connectivity, connection, because the tip of the iceberg for me is connection. So I ended up with 5 words, and connection in everything: connection to my soul, connection to my spirit, connection to my children, connection to my husband, connection to my family, extended family, connection to my friends, connection to Mother Earth is up there. So those are my power words. I just wanted to share with you, and I'm curious to hear what, if you're participating in this exercise, what would you choose, or what did you choose for yourself? Okay, our first meditation. Mudra, crossing the thumbs, fingers interlaced, index finger extended. This one is with the mantra Sata Nama to help you count. Inhaling through the O-shaped mouth, 4 equal strokes, but powerful, full, and then 1 exhale through the nose. Like that. Eyelids are closed, 9/10. So looking down at the tip of the fingers that are extended. So here we go. Take a deep inhale. Bring yourself in good yogic posture, elevated chest. Exhale, shoulders down, and begin. Deep inhale. Stretched arms out to the side, palms facing up. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale deeply and stretch. Exhale, spread the fingers wide open, make them tight like steel. Stretch vertically, horizontally, and pull up the root lock. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Well done. That was 8 minutes. We're halfway through that meditation. The goal is to increase the time to 16 minutes. So that is a good thing to celebrate. Okay, now for part 2, not part 2, but for our second meditation. I was reviewing the manual where I found that meditation, but it was explained a little differently. And here's the thing, why it's explained one way and another way. Because when the master was teaching his classes, there were lots of students that were taking notes. And then these manuals were created based on those students' notes. And a lot of those students became teachers, and these books are published by different people. And so, and just like you would be in college or school or just in general, you have people who take arduous notes, every detail is documented, and you have people that draw stick figures to symbolize yoga postures, and that's their notes. So filling in the gaps, I do feel that it's a blessing that we have many manuals presenting materials slightly differently, and it's up to us to experiment and choose how we do it. So based on this other manual, okay, there is the breath. So when we inhale through the nose, 8 strokes, I was presenting it, you were doing it, we were all doing it, but I was presenting it as inhaling for 8 strokes. Each stroke is a second. In this manual, we're going to speed it up. It says, inhale in 8 vigorous, rapid strokes through the nose. Count the strokes by mentally chanting Sa Ta Na Ma. 2 strokes per second. So it's rather fast, which is a good news for us, because the suspension of the breath, which we were holding for 16 seconds, is now only going to be for 8 seconds total, but the strokes are faster, the count is faster. So I'm going to repeat this so we could understand it appropriately. Inhaling 2 strokes in a second. and then holding same rhythm for 16 counts will equal about 8 seconds. So it will be a little easier, but we're just speeding up. That's the only difference. The other detail is when we hold the hands here, the pictures are different too. So it says that the tips of the fingers must align with the temples, which is whatever your space is, maybe it is 12 inches, is going to be here. So this other manual doesn't talk about thumbs being down. All the fingers are kind of like together, like a dome. So, I say yogic rights here to experiment and decide what resonates with you. But I'm going to try it in this new format and see where it takes me. And again, we'll do this for 8 minutes. Just in case you're wondering, the end journey of this practice will be to reach your goal of 16 minutes for first meditation and 11 minutes for the second meditation. And so you will end up meditating for almost half an hour, and that is a good practice. That is a good dose to give yourself on a daily. Okay, so here we go. Arms extended up. You could align them, bring them up to the temples, and then just lift straight up. If you want to keep your thumbs together, keep the thumbs pressed with the other fingers. Take a deep inhale and exhale. This one actually tells you to take a few deep inhales first before we begin. Another inhale, exhale, and now inhaling, mentally chanting Satanama. Now take a deep inhale, stretch back, leaning back, flexing the wrist, tilting the head slightly back. Exhale. Inhale again, stretch up and back. Exhale. Last time, lift the root block. And take a deep inhale. Exhale. I liked it at a slower pace, faster pace, so that was okay. Yeah, so I'll be curious to know what you thought of it and how you liked the difference. Okay, sealing the practice. Tomorrow is a new moon. Making wishes upon the new moon. Let's inhale the breath of gratitude for this practice today. Sealing the practice with Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I'm grateful for you all showing up and doing the practice. Happy New Year, and I'll see you tomorrow for the new moon. Sat Nam.